Why
Appreciate
are
that.
you a Cardinals fan? Let's hear the story here. Let's hear it.
So I've been asked this a lot. Being that I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, I've lived here most of my life. It is kind of weird, right? Like, you don't really see Cardinal stuff anywhere, and they've never been like that dominant team that you would see like merch or like bandwagon fans around. But in 2008, it's the only year the Cardinals ever went to the Super Bowl. But I didn't know that. So I'm sitting there. I remember we were at like a party. I grew up, my dad was a Falcons fan, and the Falcons are playing the Cardinals. No one expects anything from the Cardinals this year. They're a wild card team. Like, the Falcons were supposed to win. But for some reason that day, I just was like, I kind of want the Cardinals to win. I like you're a kid. I like this logo better. Like, I like the logo better. And then slowly but surely, I start finding out, like, throughout the game, I'm like, wow, this Larry Fitzgerald guy is insane, dude. This Kurt Warner guy's putting him on the dot, Edgerrin James, like, I know, like, as a kid, you're not really, like, thinking all that, but I knew Larry. I'm like, this guy is nuts, bro. I had him on the backyard football I used to play on my Game Boy. So we win. The Cardinals win. I'm so excited. And then this actually is not just why I started loving the Cardinals and following them. It's actually how I started loving football, because the next week it's the Carolina Panthers, and then it's the Philadelphia Eagles. But we shouldn't have won that game. But Arizona did win that game. Especially looking back at it, you're watching a legendary run from Larry Fitzgerald, one of the greatest postseason runs of all time. And that just enamored me as a kid. The year of the Super Bowl, you know how that goes.
Well,
and
no,
after
let's
that,
not know how that goes. How do you feel about that? The San Antonio Holmes, I know you're holding it in.
it's not a catch, but we were going to lose the game anyways. So, see, I say that, and now people are going to think I'm crazy. But if you go and look, like, you can find pictures of his foot on top of his other foot.